Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica and this reading is for all Zodiac signs. These are messages of inspiration and support for whatever you need right now. We got a pop out here from my kitty cat oracle deck. Get perspective. Oh yeah, look at that kitty, isn't he cute? Get perspective, look at all the angles. Look at all the options, look at all of the angles, different ways of seeing things. That is your main message for now. So let's see what we have here from the Tarot of the Moon Garden. Everything got jumbled in my head and on my tongue for a second there. All right, get perspective. Look at all the angles. Okay. What does everyone need to hear? By the way, I keep forgetting to mention, if you are interested in my Patreon page, there are exclusive readings over there for members only. You can get on my waiting list. Just check out the link below. Oh, we have the world. Talk about looking at life and the world from different perspectives. There's much more out there than you realize. This is very exciting. There could be travel in store for somebody listening, because that's one of the meanings of the world card. This is about a level up, doing something different, looking at what's out there. There are things that you didn't realize were even there in the first place, or things you didn't realize you could actually do. Maybe you just weren't ready before, but you might be ready now. Temperance. Wow, look at this. We have a lot of major arcana energy, very strong energy now. Temperance, weighing things out. Being patient, okay, that's part of this getting perspective. Be patient before you make a rash decision, because I think you haven't looked at all angles. Take your time. Take a couple of deep breaths. Distract yourself with something different before you go and make a decision, too soon about something, or a decision to rule something out that might actually work out for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady progress, slow and steady money growth, which is awesome. It could be slow and steady growth of a new relationship or learning something new that can lead to making money. All right, we're going to clarify. What else do we have? The world with the Page of Pentacles. Here's more money energy here. So you could be receiving an offer, a new job offer. Could be coming from someone younger than you, and it might give you the giggles and make you laugh, but this person has some experience that maybe you don't have. Experience in something that you want to learn. Okay, could be on the job, but it could be otherwise too. You might have a professor. Maybe you're taking a class and you have a professor. It's a lot younger than you are. You're like, oh gosh, what can this kid tell me that I don't already know, right? But they learned something that you don't already know, and you find that you have a rapport with this person. I feel like somebody is apprenticing someone younger than them, which I think is kind of cool. Because there's going to be reciprocity there, because this person may in turn look up to you because you have some wisdom from living a little bit longer than they have. I like something about this message here. Okay, Temperance and the King of Cups. The King of Cups, he's very serene, calm, cool, and collected. I like that. It could represent a counselor. You may be seeking guidance, going back with the, college or university theme. There might be a advisor on campus who can help you figure some things out. Your next steps. The Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. This card popped up. Was it in the last daily inspiration? Or maybe one of the air signs? Okay, so let's see here. Five of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. So I think for some of you, you had some struggle with money growth for a while there. You didn't know what you wanted to do. Maybe in the workplace, there were people there who really didn't want to be there and they were just stirring up trouble. But you pull away from that and you start to progress and your money growth starts to happen. And look at that previous job or previous position or experience as practice. All right, I'm going to get clarifiers again. We have the 5 of Swords. So yeah, this is about picking your battles. This person, where there's an age difference, it could be an older person too, but where there's an age difference, don't rule out this connection before you really get perspective on it. This might be an unusual connection or seemingly unusual connection at first, but you find it flows. Okay. How have you all been doing? Do you feel like you've been getting stuff done that you've been wanting to get done, or has the weather been, you know, crazy and snowy or whatever, and held you back, or it feels like it's held you back, slowed things down a little bit? If so, I feel like things are going to pick up. The 9 of Wands, feeling a little bit worn, a little bit beaten down, but you've grown a lot, you've learned a lot, and you'll realize that when you're not as tired anymore, it's time to take a little bit of a breather. And we have the Magician with the Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. Yeah, I think something much better for you comes your way, and you're going to realize your previous experience really did teach you a lot. You maybe didn't like being there, didn't like doing what you were doing. It could have been in work, in school, in your community. But once you get out of it and you're doing what you really love to do, you'll realize like all that you learned about dealing with people and diverse situations. And it's going to help you with this brand new fresh thing that you're doing, where you're able to use your talents, you're able to focus on what you want to do. I want to say, don't shoot the messenger, don't shoot yourself in the foot. What do those messages mean to you? Okay, we have strength and the root chakra. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. All right. We have chakra balance and unity. The only illusion is separation, which means like we're all on this earth learning together. Doesn't mean you have to make someone your best friend that you can't stand. It's just about being aware, having that perspective. We're all here learning. And if you've already learned something, don't force yourself to be in a situation you don't want to be in anymore. And we have the heart chakra and compassion. Resolve your conflicts with compassion toward yourself. I think it's time to disentangle yourself from a certain situation. But again, like you're going to realize that you have learned a lot from the situation. I'm realizing that now. A previous job I was very unhappy with. And for a while after I left that job, all I had was resentment and wished that I didn't have that job. I had a better job. That there were better people, that there were nicer people, that I wasn't stuck in this situation. I wish I could have been stuck in a different situation where it wasn't so awful, and it was regret. But you know what? I was healing, and I had to allow those feelings to come up. And as time went on, I found myself giving someone advice based on what I had learned from that experience, right? And as I'm hearing myself give this person advice, I realized how much I had healed. And I started listening to my own advice as well, okay? So try not to have regrets. Try not to make yourself appreciate something that you wish you didn't have to deal with. I'm not saying that at all. But try not to focus on the regrets. Try and look forward, like this guy. Look at all the angles, okay? There are some important steps to take here, and you've gained a lot more wisdom than you know. All right, everyone, thanks so much for being here. Please hit that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it, and I will see you again soon.